What's up, everybody? SavageHunter here with a little bit of different video for you here. Today we got mail day. I got some cards in the mail that I'm really excited to show off. Ordered from online, and we're just going to unbox them and kind of just talk about what we got. So recently I've been, well, maybe in the past few years, I've been collecting vintage cube. If you've seen my videos, I love vintage cube. So we are collected it all into person, and let me just open up these boxes, see what we get, see what cards we've gotten. I'm pretty excited. This is, I updated with Moto Magic Online cube, and this cube iteration is old school, so we're going to see a lot of old school cards. I think it's going to be fun. We're just going to go over with me and one at a time. Ah, yes, the triomes. Trying to get all the cool looking triomes. This is the Savvy triome. Full art. It's not foil yet, but still going to get there. I did also get a new camera. It's not the best. There's big glare, but that's fine. That's all right. We'll just keep continuing on. Now we got the Ndatha triome. Slowly just gotta get the lands, you know. These are staples now in the cube. Helps fix, they're searchable. Super awesome. Just keep going. Ooh. Nice Luris, but borderless. Full art version. Luris is always the great pack one, pick one to build around. It's always going to be a fun build. And yeah, just a beautiful card in general. Then we got Oath of Druids, great build around for 2 mana. It's an enchantment. Then whoever has less creatures puts out a creature, and then mills the rest. You gotta be a little bit careful building with this. You need enough creatures so you don't mill out, but also have powerful, unique creatures that you want to tutor up. Spirit of the Labyrinth, 2 mana, 3/1. Each player can't draw more than 1 card per turn. This can actually focus. Dang. Yeah, I got this. My old camera got bitten by my cats. Dang cord was bitten, so this was a quick replacement camera. Looks like I'll actually have to go shopping for more. Now we got this unlimited control magic. If I can read that, please. Let's see. There we go. Just says gain control of target creatures. Perfectly clean. Old school art with that white border, beautiful white border. That's how you know it's a reprint. Definitely trying to go all old school style. Ooh, silent clearing from Assassin's Creed. But if there's a full borderless card, it's foil, I'll take it. White black, Horizon Canopy land. Now we got old border. This is what I really look for. Knight of the Reliquary. Because old border, vintage cube, it just makes sense. That's how it's supposed to be. Beautiful card. 1 green white for 2 mana, or for 3 mana, a 2/2. But you can activate it by tapping it, sacrificing a forest or a plains card. Search your library for any land card. Put it on the battlefield untapped. Doesn't say tapped. Shuffle your library. So very powerful card. Tutors up for Dark Depths mostly, but ooh, great tinker target. Portal to Phyrexia. 9 mana, but enters. Each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures. Beginning of your upkeep, put a creature card from any graveyard onto the battlefield. Fun card to tinker up, or there is Goblin Welder in this set, so it's always fun. And there's that glare. Nice Abrade in the old border. This is now standard legal. I think it maybe was, but it's in Foundations, which is going to be legal, standard legal for years and years to come from now. Curse Scroll. This is an old school card that most people probably don't know if you're pretty new. That text box just doesn't want to come up. It's pretty lengthy. But it's a 1 mana artifact. Then you can activate it, 3, tap it, name a card. Target opponent chooses a card at random from your hand. If he or she chooses the named card, Curse Scroll deals 2 damage to target creature player. This is basically you want to be hellbent. Basically have only 1 card in hand, and so the odds of that happening, dealing 2 damage every turn, is 100%. Raffine's Tower. Yes, another Triome. Beautiful full art. Gotta have the best versions. We'll sneak that over in the land section. Ooh, now we get the Xander's Lounge, but in foil version. So that's the blue, black, red version. Shiny, shiny. Beautiful. Get Old Border Thespian Stage. There we go. Combo off with your Dark Depths. Maybe you can copy Academy Ruins, or not Academy Ruins. Or Guy's Cradle. Mizzix's Mastery. So for 4 mana, exile a card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. And then for each one you exile this way, cast it without paying its mana cost. So mainly you're going to be hitting those ultimatums. It's one you want to really combo off with. Nice Protean Hulk. For 7 mana, 6/6. When it dies, search the library for any number of creature cards with total mana of 6 or less. Put them on the battlefield. Then shuffle. Combos off with Flash pretty well. It's a classic green card. And we get Mayhem Devil. Had a lot of fun with this iteration of the cube with Mayhem Devil, the Old Border foil. Whenever a player sacrifices permanent, it deals 1 damage to any target for 3 mana, 3/3. When they ever sacrifice a fetch land, or when you're sacrificing off of Goblin Bombardment or any other stuff, it's so fun. Lightning Helix, just a classic card. 1 white, 1 red, deal 3, heal 3. Instant speed. Very classic. Put it there. Now we get Dragon Lord Atarka. 7 mana, 8/8, flying trample, legendary Elder Dragon. But when it enters battlefield, deal 5, divided by your choice between creatures and planeswalkers your opponents control. So it can work out with Flash, or Natural Order is a fun one. We got Concealed Courtyard from the Cowboy set. White, black, fast land. Legion Extruder from the Cowboy set again, but it's great artifact. Enters battlefield, deal 2 damage, so it's got some removal and then payoff where you could sacrifice other artifacts like a Bauble, maybe even a Mox, create a Golem. Warren Soul Taker. It's the new Phyrexian Altar. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, create a treasure token. So also we'll combo off Mayhem Devil. Super fun. And if you can get Gravecrawler, that's in this set, surprisingly, combos off with that. Nice Priest of Titania, classic ramp. 2 mana, tap, add green for each elf on the battlefield. This even counts your opponents, so it's always fun. Cat Warrior, going to need that for Ajani. Put the token off to the side. Hostage Shaker, 4 mana, 2/3. Basically eats up a creature until this leaves. And you can cast the card, so then they will never get it back. Decayed Zombie, going to need that later. Wedding Announcement, just a 3 mana enchantment that can make creatures or draw you cards or transform. Burial Rites. 5 mana, just recursion, but it also has flashback, which is kind of nice. We got Mishra's Factory. Taps for colorless and could become a 2/2 manland. That's an artifact though, could be important at times if you need a tinker. Then we got Beast. No, I wouldn't get Beast. It's Cats. 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 More cats. I always need the tokens for the cube. We got the Storm Catch Mentor. Is it haste prowess, but instant sorcery spells cost 1 less? This just replaces Goblin Electromancer. Just having keywords is strictly better. Auric Salvagers. 4 mana, 2/4. Activated ability, 1 in white. Return artifact card with converted mana cost 1 or less from graveyard to your hand. Just combos off with Black Lotus, and Lion's Eye Diamond is the easiest one to recur. You could do like Bobble and other weird things, but you got to have ways to this format has Black Lotus, and it's always fun to reward someone opening up a Black Lotus. Pyrokinesis, all the way from Alliances. 6 mana instant, but you may pitch a red card to deal 4 damage divided any number of target creatures. So it's Fury. It's Fury, but on a spell. Got Wildfire. I got the gold bordered one. Couldn't get the normal version. But sorcery, 6 mana. Each player sacrifices 4 lands, then it deals 4 damage to each creature. Just a huge wipe to the entire board. This, you want artifacts, building around artifacts, so you mostly survive. Glare of Subdual, foil, 4 mana, tap an untapped creature you control to tap an target artifact or creature. So you want to lock out your opponents by having so many tokens with like Bitter Blossom or something. Smokestack. Ooh, classic card. Everyone knows it by the name. Stacks. During your upkeep, put a suit counter on it. But during each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a permanent for each suit counter on Smokestack. For the first trigger on the upkeep, make sure you stack them correctly so you resolve the sacrifice first and then put on the suit counter, because then you don't have to sacrifice anything the first time. Ball of Blossoms, 1 in a green, ETB draw a card, just a solid thing for ephemerate and slowing down the board. Rishadan Port, classic, colorless land, then you can pay 1, tap, target land. Gotta love it. Disenchant. I got the Marcadian Mask version just because it looks kind of funny, and it's the old border. Destroy target artifact or enchantment for 2 instant speed. We got next. Oh yeah, this was a great purchase. Sylvan Safekeeper, 1 green for 1/1 wizard. Sacrifice land. Target creature you control can't be the target of spells or abilities this turn. This was a pro player back in the day that got to create their own card, and it's beautiful. His tournament winning this card, he brought spiders with. It was just perfect. I love the card. It looks just awesome. Isamaru, 1 mana, 2/2. Let's go. That's all you need. White weenies. We got Fire and Ice, a classic amongst people. The green or the red side is 2 mana, deal 2 to any number of target creatures and/or players. And Ice, tap target permanent, draw a card. Just solid modes all around to do whatever you want. Young Pyromancer, 1 in red, cast instant sorcery, get a 1/1 elemental. We got Vampire Hexmage for 2 black, sacrifice it, remove all counters from target permanent. This is mostly to combo off with Dark Depths, but you can kill a Planeswalker every now and then. Got Trinket Mage, 3 mana, enters battlefield, search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost 1 or less. Put it into your hand. Always nice to reward you if you get that Soul Ring opener or Black Lotus. We got Solemn Simulacrum. This is now in standard. Just old border. Same with the Sylvan Safekeeper. This is one of the winners who got to create their own cards. Now we got Reclamation Sage. I'm sure you've heard of this one. 3 mana, enters, destroy artifact or enchantment. Creature body. Mono green is back in this iteration. We got Muldrifter. Enters, draw 2 cards. 2/2 flyer for 5, but you can also evoke it. It's nice as you evoke it for 3, just like any of the pitch elementals, and then you ephemerate them. Just value. Now we got Foil Kiki Cheeky. Oh yeah. Twin is back. Twin is back and better than ever. Yeah, now we're hitting all of the bangers. I love the old borders. Yeah, we're in the time spiral area. We got Baral, Chief of Compliance. 2 mana, instant sorceries you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever a spell ability you control counters a spell, you draw a card. If you do, discard. Now we got Living Death. Just a 5 mana. Everyone gets their graveyards back and wipe the board. We got Jackal Pup, all the way from Tempest. Just a 1 mana 2/1. But for each 1 damage dealt to the pup, it's dealt back to you, but just curving out is going to be key in those aggro decks. Just a brown Signet, but made by Dan Frazier. That's really what I wanted to get. Dan Frazier doing all of the artifacts. My entire artifact collection is Dan Frazier. And we got Narset, part of Veils, but this time foil. I had the original non-foil, but now we've upgraded. And my friends mostly hate these planeswalkers that are wordy text. Just a bunch of words. There's some. There we go. That actually worked. But hey, I'm going with the old school foil treatment. There's a whole theme going on. I love it. Now we got a foil Tendrils of Agony. Oh gosh, that's beautiful. From Scourge. Storm. 4 mana, target player loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Storm. So you want your storm count to be 10, and it's an instant kill. Now we got Supreme Verdict, just a 4 mana wrath that can't be countered. Old border. Getting to all of the old borders. Loving it. Still going with Impulse, but this time it's the Judge foil. 1 in a blue. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 1 of them in your hand. The rest in the bottom of your library. Decent little card draw. Goblin Bombardment. Also amazing. Judge promo. 1 in red. Sacrifice creature. Deal 1 damage to any player. Fun to combo off with Mayhem Devil. Ooh, there we go. That's a big hit. Crucible of Worlds, brown border foil. Gotta love it. And we got Rolling Earthquake. X in red deals X damage to each player and each creature without horsemanship. Another one. Burning of Jinwei. 4 mana, destroy 4 lands your opponent, and destroy 4. Let's read this properly. You destroy 4 of your lands, and your opponent destroys 4 of his or her lands. Then Burning Jinwei deals 4 damage to each creature. So this is basically Wildfire, but they get the choice of which lands get destroyed. Portal 3 Kingdoms was kind of weird. It was Portal sets were just weird. They were trying to simplify things. Now we got Recruiter of the Guard, but this time old school border foil. Gotta love it. Big old theme in this cube. Marionette Apprentice, basically Blood Artist, but it also includes artifacts, and it creates a little buddy. while you fabricate. We've got, ooh, Bloodstained Mire. Now we're hitting something big. Fetch land, old border, foil. Gotta love that. Prismatic Vista. Another old bordered foil fetch land. Just beautiful. Vendetta. For Mass, one black mana instant, destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. You lose life equal to that creature's toughness. We got Chandra, 6 mana, big old planeswalker. But whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, you copy it. So that's always fun for Storm. And last, I got Dark Petition. Just been a fun card. If you can get the Spellmaster go off, it's basically almost Demonic Tutor. Yeah, those are my new cards. Super fun, super excited. Maybe we can see us put these into my cube. And we'll see you there. Alright, so leaving up the white cards. And we're going to see just going to put them all organized, and then we're going to have to shuffle up for next Thursday. Super excited. So RX Salvagers would be right here. Next we need Disenchant, I imagine. Balance, Cathar Commando, Containment Priest, Council's Judgment, Dam. Here's where Disenchant would go. Then next we got those. Elish Norn, Elite Spellbinder, Elspeth, Enlightened Tutor, Ephemerate, Flicker Wisp, Gideon Jorah. Scroll down. Giver, Hero, Adversary, Iona, Caracas, Karmic Guide, Kithian, Land Tax, Leonin. We're just going to go through Moat. I need Moat. Okay, then we got the Mentor, Mother Runes, Mox, Oust, Palace Jailer, Parallax Wave, Path to Exile. Oh, we missed Isamaru right before Iona. So, Iona, Isamaru. There we go. Parallax Wave, Path to Exile. Somatic Ending, Ravages, Recruiter of the Guard just gets replaced. Okay, now it's Old Border, beautiful. Restoration, Selfless Spirits, Sarah, Savines, Skyclave, Solitude, Spirit of the Labyrinth, Stoneforge, Student Wayfarer, Sun Titan. Oh, we don't have all the white cards. There we go. Sun Titan, Swords, Thalia, Wandering Emperor, Thraben, Inspector, Tide Taker, Touch, Unexpected, Virtue, Wall, Weathered Wayfarer, Winds of Abandon, Wrath of God. Oh, right before Winds is the wedding announcement. Okay, we got everything. White is complete. Now we get to move on to blue. Control Magic C. Narset and T around the same area. Guess M is closer to N. Baral is B. So this is all in alphabetical order. Just double check got everything for this iteration before you start shuffling. It's very important. All right, let's get the list up. We got Aether Spellbomb. We got Ancestral Recall, Baral is right there. Replaced. Brain Freeze. Brainstorm, Power, Bribery. Capture the Jinzu. Careful Study. Charter Course. Consecrated Sphinx. Control Magic comes in right here. Got Counterspell. Cryptic Command. Cyclonic Rift. Daze. Deceiver. Dig Through Time. Dream Halls. Echo Vions. Emery. Factor Fiction. Flash. Force of Negation. Force of Will. Force Spike. Frantic Search. Gifts Ungiven. Gilded Drake. Taxian Probe. Glenlendra. High Tide. Impulse comes here. Then Intuition. Jace. Mana Drain. Mana Leak. Memory Lapse. Mind's Desire. Let's see, where am I? Yep, Miscalc. Mock Sapphire. Mold Drifter gets replaced. The foil. Miss Confluence. Mystical Tutor. Narset gets replaced with the foil. Opposition. Otawara. Pestermite. Phantasmal. Ponder. Preordain. Remand. Shark Typhoon. Sheldock Isle. Show and Tell. Snap. Mage. Spell Pierce. Spell Seeker. Subtlety. Thieving Skydiver. Time Spiral. Time Walk. Time Twister. Tinker. Tolarian Academy. Treachery. Treasure Cruise. Trinket Mage with the foil. Turnabout. Upheaval. Urza. Fidelian Click and Venser. Blue is accounted for. And we get to sleeve up the black. W, V, L is up there. T, M, kind of middle. V all the way down. Dark Petition will be first. Black cards. Start with Animate Dead, Archon, Bazaar, Bitter Triumph, Bitter Blossom, Blood Chief's Thirst. Maybe I turned down maybe a little bit less glare there. Bloodghast, Bolesta Citadel, Bone Shards, Braids, Cabal Ritual, Carrion Feeder, Collective Brutality, Corpse Dance, Damnation, Dark Confidant, Dark Petition, Dark Ritual, Dothy, Demonic Tutor, Duress, Entomb, Exhume, Fatal Push, Forsaken Miner, Grave Titan, Grief, Gristlebrand, Hymn to Torok, Imperial Seal, Inquisition Kozilek, Jadar, Lily, Living Death. It's replaced with Old Border. Lord Skitter, Marionette Apprentice gets foiled. Massacre Worm, Fiend, Mind Twist, Mox, Necromancy, Night's Whisper, Ophiomancer, Pack Rat. Right, where am I? There I am. Phyrexian Tower, Reign of Filth, Wrinkle, Reanimate, Current Nightmare, Shallow Grave, Shielder's Edict, Shriek Maw, Snuff Out, Tendrils gets foiled. Meat Hook Massacre, Thoughtseize, Toxic Deluge, Urborg, Vampire Hexmage gets foiled. Vampiric Tutor, Vendetta, Warren Soul Trader, Wishclaw, Woestrider, Yagi Will. Black is all accounted for. Next we have red, which looks like we got quite a few red cards. Braid A, M, L, W, P, Y, K, J, G, R, B, C. Alright, a braid gets replaced with old border. Bergie, Bomat Courier, Bone Crusher, Brea, Burning, Swing, Burst Lightning, Chain Lightning, Chandra, Hope's Beacon first, Chandra, Duretti, Desperate Ritual, Empress Shieldbreaker, Empty the Warrens, Fable, Faithless Looting, Fiery Confluence, Fire Blast, Fire Bolt, Flame Slash, Flame Tongue Kavu, Fury, Generous Plunderer, Glorybringer, Goblin Bombardment gets foiled, Goblin Engineer, Goblin Guide, Goblin Rabble Master, Goblin Welder, Goldspan, Grim, Hellrider, Imperial Recruiter, Inferno Titan, Jackal Pup is next, and then Kiki gets foiled, Legion Extruder gets foiled, Lightning Bolt, Magda, Mizzix Mastery gets old bordered. Where am I? Up top. Swift Spear, Mox, Passing in Flames, Pia Kira, Peric Ritual, Spell Bomb, Pyrokinesis gets non-gold bordered. Regavan, Rail, Rampagey Ferocidon, Rite of Flame, Robber, Rolling Earthquake gets P3K'd. Runaway Steamkin, Scrapwood Mutt, Seasoned Pyromancer, Seething Song, Sneak Attack, Splinter Twin, where am I? Sulfuric Vortex, Through the Breach, Thundermaw Hellkite, Epicure, Wheel of Fortune, now it's Wildfire, Young Pyro gets foiled, and then last but not least, Conscripts. Red's all accounted for. Green, W, P, P, O. It's pretty late in the alphabet. We got Arbor Elf, Birds, Birthing Pod, Birthing Ritual, Beseju, Channel, Courser, Crater Hoof, Crop Rot, Deep Forest, Deranged, Devoted, the Garg, Mystic, Reclaimer, Endurance, Chariot, Eternal Witness, Eureka, Exploration, Fastbon, Finale, Force, Cradle, Wildspeaker, Green Suns, Hexdrinker, Hierarch, Tree Speaker, Kogla, Land of War Elves, Cobra, Mox, Order, Nissa, Noble, Oath gets old bordered. Oracle. Wait, I need Once Upon a Time. All right, and Once Upon a Time is MIA for the moment. All right then. Oracle, Paradise Druid, Pest Infestation, Priest gets foiled. Prime Time, Protean Hulk, Questing Beast, Ramonap. Rex Sage gets foiled. Regrowth, Fellows, Scavenging News, Survival, Sylvan Caryatid, Library, Safekeeper gets foiled. Tarmogoyf, 3 visits. Tracker, Titania, Openworld Oddity, Sprawl, Tyrant, Foreign Klex. Wall of Blossoms, Wall of Roots, Primus, Worm, Cradle. Alright. Greed is all accounted for besides Oath. Or not Oath, Once Upon a Time. We'll find it. Couldn't have gone too far from my box. Alright, next we got multicolored. So let's organize these by their colors. Right, we're going to start off with Azorius. We got Colonnade, Strand, Identity, Hollow Fountain, Seacrum Coast, Soul Herder, Supreme Verdict, Teferi, Tundra. Red, White, I don't have, oh, I have Lightning Helix. So, Arid Mesa, Figure, Inspiring Vantage, Lightning Helix gets Old Border Treatment, Nahiri, Plateau, Sacred Foundry, Showdown, Sunbaked Canyon, Zerda. Blue-Black, got Hostage Taker, so Baleful Strix, Creepy Tar Pit, Daxlic Shores, Polluted Delta, God, Thief of Sanity, Underground Sea, Watery Grave, Hostage Taker. Oh, it was before Polluted Delta. So Daxlic Shores, Hostage Taker. Okay. Green Black, don't have any new ones, but Abrupt Decay, Bayou, Blooming Marsh, Fiend Artisan, Golgari Signet, Grist. Oh, I do have a Signet I got. It's Orzhov. We'll finish. Grist, Peatland, Tomb, Combs, Vraska. Orzhov Signet, Orzhov Land, Bloodstained Orzhov Land, okay. Gruul, we got Atarka, so Copperline Gorge, Atarka now gets Old Bordered, Escape the Wilds, Huntmaster, Manamorphose, Lumberjack, Ravine, Stomping Ground, Taiga, Wooded Foothills, Renin 6. And we got these two. Dak Faden, Expressive Iteration, Fiery Islet, Fire and Ice gets foiled. Is it Signet, Magma Opus, Scalding Tarn, Inspired Bluff, Steam Vents, Stormcatch Mentor, Volcanic Island. Okay. Orzhov, Ashen Rider, Concealed Courtyard gets different artwork, more magic attuned, I guess. Where am I? Concealed Courtyard, Guardless Shrine, Lingering Souls, Luris gets foiled. Ooh, get in here, Luris. Marsh Flats, Scrubland, Silent Clearing gets foiled. Tidehall Sculler, Burial Rites, Vindicate. Isn't there an Orzhov Signet? No. Maybe not. Okay. Supposed to have a Badlands right here. Badlands MIA. Badlands right there. Okay. Alright. Badlands. Blackleaf Cliffs. Blood Crypt. Bloodstained Mire gets Old Border Foil. Bloodtithe Harvester. Deready. Fire Covenant. K Command. Mayhem Devil gets foiled. Restless Fence. Now we're on Horizon Canopy. Nope. Start off with Glare. Subdual. Horizon Canopy. Kitchen Finks. Night of Autumn. Night of Reliquary gets foiled. Ravagur's Thicket. Savannah. Temple Garden. Voice. Windswept Heath. Botanical Sanctum. Breeding Pool. Crasis. Kinnan. Rainforest. Oko. Tropical Island. Uro. And Waterlogged Grove. Alright. C. S. East. C. Triomes. I'm just going to put them over here. T. M. Okay. City of Brass. Cruel Ultimatum. Fabled Passage. Golos. And Datha Triome. Change that. That. Jetmir's Garden. Ketria Triome. Leovold. Omnath. Prismatic Vista. Gets actual foil, not the... I don't like the... I don't know, the spiky ones. I forget what the name is for that at the moment. Etched. Don't like Etched. Rafine's Tower gets cool version. Triome, or Ragran, I guess they're all Triome. Savai. Bam. Spar's Headquarters, Xander's Lounge. Zagoth. Sator's Proof Ground. Nice, so they're all cool, full art now. That's awesome. Ancient Tomb, you're accounted for. Well, we might hit the signets now. Pull out Warshaw Signet just in case. Alright. Now we're on Azorius Signet. Assault Monolith, Batterskull, Black Lotus, Blightsteel, Boros, Candelabra, Chrome Mox, City of Traders, Relic, Portal, Crucible Worlds gets foiled, and Old Border, beautiful, Curse Scroll, Dark Depths, Dimir, Dismember, Imrakul. You're not supposed to be here. Everflowing Chalice is next. Field of the Dead, Grim Monolith, Gruul, Hangerback, Cauldra, Karn, Kozilek, Library, Lightning Greaves, Lion's Eye, Lodestone, Lotus Petal, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, Memory Jar, Metal Worker, Mind Slaver, Mishra's Bauble, Mishra's Factory gets Old School Border foil, Mishra's Workshop, Mox Diamond, Mox Opal, Mutavault, Mirror, Battlesphere, Mystic Forge. There's the Orshoff Signet. Now in Dan Frazier. Pentum Prism, Metamorph, Revoker, Legionnaire, Portal. Rakdos, Relic, Retrofitter. Rishdan Port gets non-gold. Where am I? Rishdan Port. Up top. Signet. Top. Shadow Spear, Signet, Skull Clamp, Smokestack. Smug Cop, Soul Ring, Solemn gets foil. Strip Mine, Sundering Titan, Tangle Wire, Thespian Stage, Thran Dynamo, Ugin, Ulamog, Jite, Saga, Walking Ballista, Wasteland, Winter Orb. Worm Coil, Zuron Orb. Where's Worn Power Stone? I'm also missing Worn Power Stone. Alright. Well, my cube is basically all accounted for. Glad we got to skim through it all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this long form of just chilling. And it's kind of cool. Definitely need to upgrade this camera, I guess. It's the next upgrade. Thanks for hanging out. It was kind of fun. Hopefully you had fun. All right. See you in the next one. Peace.